From the Opepco Studios in Oklahoma City, you're watching OSU Football with Brandon Chapman. I'm Jenny Carlson. Our OSU pregame coverage is brought to you by Eskridge Lexus. Stop in and see them today. Brandon, moving into this Texas A&M game after a long off week, I think people may be excited to see what Hubert Anium is going to do in this game. He gave some glimpses. It's almost a week and a half between games here, but he gave some glimpses in that game against Tulsa of what he could be bringing back to the field. What are you expecting out of Hubert against Texas A&M?
Well, really, I expect to finally see a healthy Hubert Anium. I mean, we just haven't seen that thus far this season, really. Through the first 3 games, Hubert's been trying to come back from his foot injury, which happened in the spring, and you could just kind of tell he wasn't quite Hubert. You could just kind of tell he didn't have that explosiveness back, that athleticism back that he had last year. And it looked like against Tulsa, he's finally starting to get it back. He's finally starting to kind of trust his body.
People might think, wait a second, Justin Blackman, he's filling in just fine. Hubert, it's not that important that he play all that well. That's not necessarily true, though, is it?
No, that's not necessarily true at all. I mean, if you're thinking about Justin Blackman, obviously at this point, teams are going to be trying to double team him. The coverages are going to be rolling his direction. And it's clear that Brandon Weeden really likes to throw the ball to Justin Blackman. So what could you do then? Well, you hit Hubert Anium one-on-one on the other side. I mean, it just creates more options, more explosiveness, more potential big plays for the Cowboys.
What about this matchup with the Texas A&M defense? Is their secondary in a place to be able to handle all of these things that Oklahoma State's going to throw out at them?
I think that's the big question. A&M secondary, we don't know how good those guys are. Obviously, as Texas A&M, they're going to have some athletes, but we don't know if they'll be able to hold up in one-on-one coverage. We don't know if they'll be able to stop the Cowboys on one-on-one situations.
We will find out Thursday night. Stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman. Remember, our OSU pregame coverage is brought to you by Eskridge Lexus. Stop in and see them today.